AJ McCarron is the new top free agent. Not if I ranked him, he wouldn't be top, but I think he's like
come on now,
top of like the
in the news.
Yeah, I couldn't think of what I was trying to say, but that you know what I meant. Like most intriguing, maybe. Definitely not the top
mysterious
guy.
Right?
Yeah, he's very mysterious in my opinion and interesting. I got some teams on the board. Maybe a team looking for a starter. Maybe a team looking for a backup, a quarterback of the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. You want me to start it off here?
Yeah, take it away.
I'm gonna take off the Saints right away. I understand why they're on here because Breeze, how much longer does he have? They're gonna give him a new contract. I think it might be lengthy, so that's why I take the Saints off. I think Breeze is their quarterback for a few more years. They're not looking at their back. They're not looking at their future quarterback yet. So, yeah.
My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off the Vikings
for
one simple reason. They can do better.
They can do better.
They can do a lot
better.
Yeah,
I think I'd be surprised if he went there. I think they're looking for a quarterback that can win them the Super Bowl, lead them to the Super Bowl, because they got to believe the rest of the team can do it. So I don't think it'd be McCarron. So I like that. I like that. You like that?
I like that.
And this isn't Kirk. This is AJ. Whew.
I got mine. You want me to go again?
You want to go again? Go ahead.
Again. I got one. I'm going to take Cleveland off here.
Whoa!
There were ties for him to Cleveland, but I think them missing him realized, we shouldn't have done that, and they shouldn't have, and I think that they should either through the draft or go swing at one of these higher skilled free agent quarterbacks. Yeah,
I think them having Kaiser and they're going to take one. I don't know if I would take one with 1 or 4, but they're going to take one or 4, either at 1 or either at 4 in the draft. So it makes this unlikely, even though they try to trade for him. But some people might have picked the Browns to win this video here. But
sweepstakes?
I'd agree, but I don't know if I would take him off that early. I'm going to take off the Texans. Huh? Yeah, we'll go with the Texans. We'll go with the Texans off here because they got Deshaun Watson. The reason they're on here is because could Deshaun Watson get hurt? And they don't have Savage anymore. He's a free agent. McCarron's better than Savage, but McCarron's looking to start. He knows he's not going to start over Watson, but, there is some risk with injury over there. So that's why they're up there.
Well, because of what you just said, I do agree how you said he's looking to start, so I don't see him going to Kansas City.
Yeah.
I think they've made it very clear that Mahomes is the guy.
The guy. And he's got to realize that, too.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't see a lot of Mahomes, so maybe he ends up being not good. Maybe they go with a different quarterback early. You never know. I think they're a little smarter than that. They keep a little smarter than a team like the Browns. They stick it out with the guy, even though if he's struggling. I just realized we didn't take off the Bengals yet. I don't think he's going back to the Bengals.
Yeah, take those off.
Yeah. I don't think it's happening. Which, honestly, Dalton's been struggling. He might be on the same level or better than Dalton, but they're just going to go with Dalton. They're excited after their 2-win streak, kicking 2 teams out of the playoffs at the end of the year. So I guess they're going to roll with Dalton. They're going to roll with their coach. That probably could have been the worst thing they could have done is when they beat the Lions. They beat them up pretty good, and they beat the Ravens, kicked both teams out of the playoffs. I don't know if the Lions were making it anyways, but they eliminated them. And then they keep their coach and they keep Dalton. I don't know about that. Maybe they draft one. Maybe the Bengals go to a Baker Mayfield or a Josh Allen.
Go the young route.
That'd be interesting.
This is tough. Is it my turn?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots off.
Yeah.
Even though he could be the short, he wants to start, and he could understand if he goes there, he'll start in a couple years. But I think he literally wants to start now. He wants to be a starter.
It could be a year or two.
Mm-hmm. But I think he wants to be a starter now.
I think it's reported that possibly Belichick and Brady are retiring at the same time. They get McDaniels to come back. Maybe they're telling McDaniels you're going to be the head coach very soon. So maybe that's a year or two that Brady and Belichick are out.
Yeah, but I don't think McCarron wants to sit anymore.
Yeah.
I think he's ready to be.
I don't think he's going to go to the Patriots either, but it could be earlier than he thinks maybe. Yeah. Out of the teams left, who was looking for a starting quarterback? All of them but 3, really. So for that reason, I'm going to take the Giants off. We probably should have taken him off earlier. Eli's their quarterback. They might draft one with 2. I don't think McCarron's a Shermer type of guy. Mm-hmm. So the Giants are off the board.
I'm going to take the Jags off. They've made it pretty clear that Bortles is their guy. Although a lot of people don't want that to be the case, I think that is the case, sadly.
Yeah. And if it's not their guy, I don't think they're going to go get a guy that's they don't know he's better than Bortles. So, yeah, I agree. We should probably just taken them off earlier. One more team that doesn't have a starting quarterback. Well, technically, two of these teams do have a starting quarterback. Two of these teams do. But I'm going to take off the Dolphins because they think Tannehill's their guy. I think he is. Even though I'm not a big Tannehill fan, he's better than McCarron. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Him with one ACL is better than McCarron.
I got a wild card for the Dolphins, who the Dolphins could pick up. But that's a different video. That's a different video. I just thought of it right now, and I'm very excited about it.
I think, do the Bills know what they're doing with their quarterback situation? Have they?
Well, that's why I changed it to, I was about to say one team had a starting quarterback, which is the Dolphins, but it's really two. They still have Tyrod, but they could be moving on from him.
I think, yeah.
Nathan Peterman's not a starting quarterback.
I think I'm going to take the Jets off here just because I see them drafting a quarterback.
Or going for Kirk.
Or going for top of the quarterback.
It's Kirk or a draft pick. I think everybody can agree on that. I think the Broncos might be the same thing.
The same thing, but don't take those off.
You don't take them off?
Don't take them off. Should we make some cases here?
Make some cases? Mm-hmm. Well, the Bills want to go away from that Tyrod type. I don't know if they were a playoff team this year. So is McCarron going to keep them in the playoffs or get them further?
Team and they experimented with Peterman.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's a big question. They think McCarron is going to make them better than just barely a playoff team. I don't think so. No. The Broncos, I think Elway could like McCarron. I think
he's a good fit there.
I think he's
And I see them.
They got to go for Kirk or they got to draft one. Though
I don't see Kirk landing there. It's like
I think it's Broncos or Jets. If Kirk? Not, maybe the Vikings. I don't think they're going to spend the money for him though. Broncos, Jets, Browns maybe, and the Cardinals, we don't know who their quarterback is. Maybe their pick is too late to draft one that's going to start now. So it's between these three teams. Really, I'm trying to think of ways. Usually when we do these videos, I'm trying to make the case for all these teams, but I'm trying to make the case not
why they don't.
I don't like McCarron. He's a pretty decent quarterback, but I don't like him. Maybe it's tough because he's not a rebuild quarterback, and he's not if you're a team like the Broncos or the Bills, who could be a playoff team, you're not gonna do it. That's why I don't like McCarron. I think he thinks he's gonna be a starter, but he should not be a starter. He might go somewhere and start, but I don't like the move.
Wait, what does Pete think though?
Pete, what do you got?
Browns?
Oh, should we bring him back?
Pete's got the Browns. He's not really involved in this video, but he's kind of out on the side there. He wants us to bring the Browns back. He thinks
we're gonna go the Bears route.
Bears?
From last year.
Ooh. Glennon? And then draft one. Yeah, but they have Kaiser. Kaiser's better than McCarron.
They don't like Kaiser.
After 1 year?
I don't know. Yeah, but they got a new OC and everything.
How many interceptions did Peyton Manning throw his rookie year? More than Kaiser threw. You can't give up on Kaiser.
Kaiser's the new Peyton Manning?
Yeah. He's going to be the next Peyton. No, not what I'm saying.
Breaking news?
Breaking news. Kaiser's better than McCarron. That's my take.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bengals fans.
But do they think that?
Sorry, Bengals fans.
But remember this.
Okay.
They were going to trade for him, but it's a different GM. Different front office.
Still Hugh Jackson, though.
Yeah.
But they got a new offensive coordinator, too.
Adrian McNeil.
No, Pete. Just no.
Who was the new offense coordinator? Todd Haley?
Yeah.
Who had Big Ben comparisons? Pre-draft? Deshaun Kaiser?
Whoa. My mind is blown.
I don't think they want to start Kaiser, but Kaiser has got to be favored over McCarron.
You got to just bring in a rookie that could compete with Kaiser for that starting job.
I honestly don't know if I would take a quarterback in 1 or 4. I'm not a big fan.
It's a different video. It's a different video.
I mean, I've discussed mock drafts. I'm thinking about it, but
don't do it.
So these are the 4 teams. Can you narrow it down to 1 for yourself? We know Pete's going Browns.
Yeah, Pete's going Browns. I can.
You can narrow it down.
I'm gonna narrow it down.
I mean, you want to take the Browns off. Obviously, you already had them off.
Mm-hmm.
Who else you taking off?
Cardinals.
Taking the Cardinals off?
Mm-hmm. I see the Cardinals taking the draft route, and out of these two, I see the Bills trading away Tyrod, and because
if they don't trade him away, do they think they cut him?
They cut him, yeah. Because they've made it clear they don't like his style of play, so I think they're going to bring in somebody who's different style.
They won 9 games while losing one without him, so they could have won 10 games.
So I'm saying that's my pick. No, that's my pick.
Oh, you're picking the Bills.
Yeah. Originally, I was
Yeah.
thinking Broncos, but
Yeah, I meant to take out the Broncos.
I think that the Broncos got a smarter front office, so I think they're gonna draft accordingly.
Yeah, I like Bills or Cardinals were probably my team because they're probably the. You said that you think they're gonna draft one. They could draft one when they sit, but out of these other teams besides the Bills, that's why I think these two teams are up there. They have a later pick than the Broncos, the Jets, all the teams that need a quarterback. So they're gonna have to trade up to get their quarterback. I think Cardinals possibly can get one. They got a little earlier than the Bills, but I think these are your two teams.
Yeah, but if the Bills say they sign McCarron, they can use those 2 first-rounders for something else.
That's true. But is McCarron gonna get them past where they were last year?
It really depends on. I don't know.
I think the reason being that they still have Tyrod, they could surprise us. It wouldn't be if they went with Tyrod next year. Would it be that shocking? It'd be a little
For
surprising.
me, it would.
But it wouldn't be like whoa, so for that reason, I'm going Cardinals.
They've been rumored since last offseason.
Yeah, I think they want to go away from Tyrod, but would they actually go McCarron over Tyrod? They might, but
yeah, I don't know.
you're going Bills. I'm going Cardinals. So there's your two teams. I mean, the Cardinals are really a huge question mark at quarterback right now, so that's really why I'm going there. But pretty interesting quarterback. I don't think he should start anywhere. He was like, what, a 4th, 5th round pick. Hasn't been proven yet. Thinks he's Tom Brady.
He's mysterious.
So maybe we should bring the Patriots back up? No.
No.
So there you have it. Agent McCarron. Let us know in the comments who you want us to do next. We got some guys already planned, so they may be delayed a little bit on the teams you suggest, but we'll get to them. Also got mock drafts, team by team, fan voted mock drafts. Click the link in the description. Go vote. But that'll do it for this one. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.